holding there?
Well, what I'm holding here is our new fragrance for our biodegradable cleaning spray. So the new fragrance is Sweet Orange and Bergamot. So it's a very different fragrance to the original fragrance, which was lavender and lemongrass. Lavender and lemongrass was very, very specifically picked for their high antibacterial, antimicrobial properties, also aromatherapeutic properties too. But that fragrance has proved extremely popular. And in our view, and from the discussions we've had with our customers, it's particularly good for places like bathrooms, for kitchens, you know, where you want a really clean, fresh smell. You want absolute confidence that, you know, that everything is clean. These fragrances, Sweet Orange and Bergamot, they also have really high levels of scientifically validated antibacterial and antimicrobial properties, but they're also very uplifting, very mood enhancing. So Sweet Orange and Bergamot are both known in aromatherapy as mood enhancers, things that help you to feel uplifted. And our thought process was, these are great for kitchens and bathrooms, but they're particularly good as well for areas of the home where you might want to relax and feel happy, watch a nice something on the TV, read a great book. So bedrooms, lounges, hallways, but so important too, there's also those antibacterial properties. So sweet orange essential oil, for example, that contains limonene and other antibacterial elements. It's been scientifically tested both with Staphylococcus aureus and also E. coli bacteria, and has been found to be very, very effective in studies which have all been written up in scientific papers. Bergamot, that's been found to be effective against listeria in a study in Italy that was written up a few years ago. So, you know, these are heavy-duty antibacterial natural ingredients.
What are some of the ingredients that we've used to make it completely biodegradable?
Yes, so we're working with a company called Holifirm, who are over the Pennines in Manchester, just over the Pennines from us. And Holifirm have developed a groundbreaking technology really to make surfactants, so that's things that clean stuff, and to make those using a fermentation process, so a natural process like you'd use to make beer or something like that. You know, it's a natural process that happens on its own. So the ingredients they use, they only use two ingredients. They use rapeseed oil and yeast. So yeast is what makes the fermentation happen. And so nothing else is added. There's no palm oil, no ingredients from the petrochemical industry, as are frequently used in the development of surfactants. It's all done in Manchester, so not very far away. And when this ingredient, they're called sophrolipids, when they come into contact with the soil or they wash down into the waterways, they biodegrade back into nature, into things like carbon dioxide, into things like water, into hydrocarbons, and that happens very, very quickly over a period of 24 hours. So when you go down to a river or a brook and you see sort of frothy white stuff and cloudy deposits, those are things that tend to be like ordinary detergents, so non-bio detergents that are hanging about in waterways and in soil for a long, long, long time. Absolutely nothing like that, a completely different process, but nevertheless an extremely effective cleaner. So the feedback from our users, from our customers, from our staff, from our families about the original fragrance of biodegradable surface cleaner has been outstanding in terms of its cleaning power, and this new fragrance has exactly the same cleaning power. A new fragrance, uplifting, mood enhancing, great for bedrooms, lounges, hallways, but it also has that antimicrobial action and it's biodegradable. You don't use it straight out the bottle. So this is 15 millilitres. Dilute to half a litre, 500 millilitres with water. So you would take a 500 millilitre bottle. Oh, we happen to have one that we prepared earlier. So you would take a 500 millilitre bottle, and that's actually quite big. You would tip this in, top it up with water. I would actually then put a bit of water in there and give it a bit of a rinse and put it in, whiz it around a bit, put the lid on, and then that'll last a nice long time. So just spray it on your surfaces. When you're ready to refill, just take another little bottle, tip it in and fill it up again.
Which scent do you prefer? Do you prefer the lemongrass and lavender or the orange and bergamot?
I actually prefer this one.
Do you?
Yeah, it's sweet, it's fresh, it's zingy, it's enlivening, uplifting, and actually this is my new favourite.